Welcome back. Well, now we're looking to some health matters and we're discussing water this evening. Why should I drink water? Well, water is vital to our health. It plays a key role in many of our body's functions, including bringing nutrients to cells, getting rid of waste, protecting joints and organs, and maintaining body temperature. Water should almost always be your go-to beverage. Joining us to delve a little bit deeper is Nutritionist Matheus Hamukwaya. Matheus, good evening and thank you for joining us on the show.
Good evening, Nina.
Matheus, just to start with, let's talk about the benefits to drinking water.
Okay, the benefits of drinking water, it's basically to keep our kidneys healthy, as well as for one to lose weight. If you want to lose weight, one can make use of drinking water, as well as it also plays a big role when it comes to dissolving and transportation of minerals and nutrients in our body. Plus, as well as it helps to improve our mental and physical performance. And it also helps to regulate our body temperature, as you mentioned earlier, and as well as to reduce constipation. So those are some of the benefits of drinking water. And let's not forget as well to maintain the pH and as well as the electrolytes balance in our body.
And what happens to your body when you start drinking more water or enough water?
Okay, so let's understand that our body is made up of 60% of water. And drinking too much of water might result one urinating so much. At some point, one will be urinating so much, and as well as it also reduces the appetite of eating, which increase the feeling of fullness. One might feel like he's full when you drink a lot of water, and as well as when you drink too much water, excess water, it leads to nausea as well as vomiting at some point. As well as too much of fluids can also cause toxicity in the body. So we have to make sure that we balance the amount of water that we drink.
What are the functions of water in the body, Matheus?
Okay, so the functions of water basically more of is to make sure that it dissolves as well as to transport nutrients throughout our body, as well as to lubricate our joints, and as well as to regulate body temperature. Water itself, it plays a big role in our body, and as well it also improves our skin health by keeping it hydrated and reduce the appearance of shrink to our body. So it has a lot of function in our body.
What's your recommendation, Matheus, as to how much water intake an adult should have, in a 24-hour span or in a day?
Okay, with the recommendation, we say the amount of water depends on the variety of factors that may be in place. For example, maybe a health activity of the person, as well as the physical activities that person is, or as well as the location. So when the person that is in a hotter area, that person is required to drink more water. But we recommend at least a person in a day to drink 2 to 3 liters of water, at least in a day.
And should that 2 to 3 liter intake increase during summer or warmer weather?
In summer, it has to be increased, because during summer, let's understand that our body is also sweating. We are sweating, and then during that process of sweating, we are losing more water, and we need to keep up the water content in our body. So in that case, we have to increase as well the intake of water during summer. In summertime, we tend to drink more water compared to winter time.
And how much water should we give our little ones, Matheus?
Okay, coming to the little ones. So now, little ones, they are also of different age. Let me say, for instance, from birth to 6 months, those one we exclude them from water, because those one they have to depend on breast milk. which is exclusively. And then now let me say from the age of 1, it's where we can at least recommend them to drink at least 200 milliliter of water a day. But then we have to limit the amount of water, because at the end of the day, it might end up disrupting the intake of food of the child. As water, when you drink too much water, at some point it make one full, so it might reduce the appetite of a child. And in that case, we do not want the appetite of the child to go down, because the child need to eat as well for that child to grow. So at least 200 milliliter of water, that will be ideal for a child. But for a child that is less than 6 months, those one we recommend them breastfeeding, exclusively breastfeeding without giving water.
Matheus, thank you so much for joining us this evening. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, Nina.
That was nutritionist Matheus Hamukwaya speaking to us about the importance of drinking your water. And although water might not be our favorite beverage, it is an important nutrient that our bodies need. So remember to give your children and your pets alike their needed water intake during these hot summer days. We come now to